Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Justin and my wife Julie and I are full-time resellers. In this video, she's going to go over some of our recent sales, and I'm going to show you at the end how I packed up these 44-pound plates that are being shipped out UPS.
We'll start with our eBay sales. So this, A Christmas Story is the name of the pattern. It was like a square platter, had handles on it. I've talked about it numerous times. I bought a huge tub for $20 of this pattern of Christmas dishes, and I parted them all out, and we have been making so much money off of them. This was probably the most valuable piece in the grouping. It sold for full price of $49.99 minus my 5% off coupon that I always have in my store, and the cost of goods on it was $1, and we made a $41.58 profit. And then right before that sold, another piece of the Christmas Story sold, and this was to a different person, and this sold for $38.99. Also have a dollar buy cost into this group, and we made a $26.01 profit. I showed this fossil purse in a haul video, as you can see, because it's the price of $29.99 is crossed out. I had it listed for $29.99. Someone sent me a $20 offer, and this was on Monday when sales were really slow, and I was just like, all right, I'm taking it, hopefully to start getting some things moving. I paid $2.10 for it at the bins, and we made a $13.59 profit. These pants were not a brand I had ever heard of. It was called Nylon Apparel, made in the USA. It seemed more like a boutique brand that was made in California, but they were amazingly cool. They had newspaper prints all over them, and I actually bought these at the bins about 3 years ago, maybe even a little bit more, and I bought them for my daughter. She wore them numerous times, but they don't really fit her anymore, and she did closet clean out, and I asked her if she was ready to part with them, and she said yes. I just made a price up. I could not find any more like it. There was barely even anything of this brand listed, but I just thought they were so cool. So I listed it for $34.99, and it sold for full price. Oh, guys, anytime I say something sells for full price, know that there is an additional 5% off, because I run a 5% off coupon on my store at all times. So that way I don't have to say it over and over again. So that sold for full price of $34.99, and we made a $25.93 profit. I grabbed these Fox Cargo men's shorts on 99-cent day. Because we are out of season now, I accepted a $16.99 offer on them, and we made a $10.85 profit. And then these wooden flowers, I got them in a free pickup. They were still like in their original box. It was kind of like, I think it was like a craft subscription service that this person got. And so it came with all these flowers in a box, and I think like instructions to make a wreath or something out of them. I just put all the flowers together and sold them in a lot for $12.99. I had no money into it, and we made a $9 profit. These 2.5 pound standard size kettle plate. Never heard of this brand before. I think it was kind of just like a cheaper brand of weight plates. We had about $4.50 into them. They sold on an offer for $20, and we made a $13.28 profit. These Gap shorts were my nemesis, guys. It was like some kind of crazy joke. So the tag on the outside said they were a size 0. The tag on the inside, here if you zoom in, says they are a 6. And then the tag sewn in, you can see right here, says they are an 8. It's like these shorts have split personalities. So that's why you can see I said read in the title. I actually measured them and looked into it, and I put in the listing that they were measuring as a size 8 according to Gap's website. But yeah, they were the most confusing things I've ever picked up. Someone I had talked about on Instagram suggested they probably came from the Gap outlet, and that's why they were sent to the outlet, because they were marked at numerous different sizes. But the moral to the story is I got them on 99-cent day. They sold for $15. We made a $9.64 profit. I sold 10 of these heaven scent ornaments. They're they all look different, but I'm not going to bore you with 10 different pictures. They're all on these like fluffy, they almost look like the poofs you use in the shower, clouds, and just all different designs of angels. Some have white wings, some have pink, some have baby blue wings. But someone bought 10 of these, and I had put in my listing that if you bought more than one, I would combine shipping and refund the difference after your order has been packaged. So someone ended up sending me, I think it was it $7 offers, I guess, on all the ones they picked, and I happily accepted that. I paid 38 cents for each one of them. And when all was said and done, I made a $49.32 profit on those ornaments. So that was an exciting sale of clearing out a lot of items. All right, these Clarks, they were just really nice. They had like a cap toe on them, like comfort heels, like they had like a substantial thick block heel on them. They were a size 8. I actually wish they were my size because they looked like they were comfy heels. I got them on 99-cent day, and they sold for $22.49, and we made a $14.99 profit. Justin went to an estate sale on Saturday, and he picked up this Avon nativity scene, and it was, I think there was 12 or 13 pieces total in it, and he paid $22 for it. And after doing research, I decided we could make way more money parting it out because, you know, at times you break a piece of your nativity set and you want to just replace that piece. You don't want to buy a whole new set. So the first piece that sold was Baby Jesus, and I wasn't surprised because when I looked, there was no other Baby Jesuses listed currently. It sold for $14.99, and when I divided the cost up, we had $1.84 in per piece, and we made a $10.30 profit, and we've already sold, I think, 2 more pieces since it, which you'll see in other videos. This Vask Mantra, yeah, was the name of it. They were men's hiking shoes. We picked them up at the bins. They were heavy, so we paid $4.12. I listed them for $49.99, and they sold so quickly, and we made a $32.52 profit. Justin sold these 2 5-pound fitness gear grip weight plates. They sold for $15.99. We had about $3 into them, and we made an $8.63 profit. These UFOs recovery slide sandals. I just showed in the haul video that we put up a couple days ago that I just bought another pair of these. They're not selling for nearly what they used to sell for, but they seem to sell quickly, and they're so lightweight. If you find them at the bins, you're paying around a little over $1. I actually got these at a church sale, so I paid, had $1 into them, and we made a $17.83 profit. This is a satiny plus size Susan Graver shell. It had a bit of a pin tuck detail, which is what that is, like right on the chest. I got it on 99-cent day, sold for $16.99, and we made a $10.89 profit. Found this Bob Mackie sweater at the bins, and it is just so cool. Look at the dragon on it. And it had like a, you know, like rhinestone eye. I just thought it was a very interesting style sweater, and I was happy because it was in a plus size of a 2X. It sold, I listed it for $32.99. It sold on an offer for $28.04. We paid $179 at the bins, and we made a $21.52 profit. I found this Fiesta ware mug at the bins. It was like a tall 6-inch pedestal mug. I'm trying to see if I can show you in the pictures here. Like it has like the iconic like picture on the mug and other like Fiesta ware pieces kind of embossed on the mug. I had never seen one like it before, and normally like individual mugs just aren't worth that much, but I listed it for $18.99. Someone sent me a $15 offer. We paid 74 cents, and we made a $9.72 profit on it. And these two 10-pound Billard weight plates, they sold for $25. We had $6 into them, and we made a $12.77 profit. I found this alpaca wool sweater made in Peru at the bins, but it had no size tag in it anywhere. But it was so beautiful. It just had these 3 like fabric covered buttons down the front, little pockets. There was no way I was leaving this behind. So I just measured it and put, as you can see in the title, like that I thought it was a large with a question mark. You know, I explained all in the description, you know, to please compare the measurements to your clothing since this does not have a size tag. But it sold for full price of $29.99. I paid $1.75 and we made a $21.84 profit. This Karen Kane long sleeve sweater was new with tags. I honestly don't even remember buying this, and we've had it for a while. As you can see, it was in the 40% off sale, but apparently we got it on 99-cent day, sold for $14.99. We made a $10.17 profit. Christmas shirt. This is another Life is Good. I had a bunch of these that I listed when I did my group listing of all my Christmas sweaters and shirts. This one was picked up on 99-cent day. Sold, I do believe, on an offer for $15, and we made a $9.77 profit. These Chico's Fabulously Slimming pants were a size 2.5, which is a size 14. I grabbed them on 99-cent day. Someone sent me an offer of $16, which was a little lower than I wanted to accept, but I was just like, just sell it, Julie. So we made a $9.96 profit. I always say my goal when I buy 99-cent items is to make at least a $10 profit, so I guess I was only short 4 cents on those ones. Justin had picked these Monroe women's shoes up ages ago at the bins. He paid $2.49. They sold for $24.99 and we made a $14.31 profit. And this was a puzzle with like political buttons on it. We picked this up free. Someone was giving away leftovers from a garage sale, so we had no money into it. I knew it wouldn't sell for much, but I was like, whatever. It ended up selling for $7.75 and we made a $5.45 profit. Next up, we have these Diesel Gray Sea jeans. Normally, Diesel is a great jeans brand, but these were super slim, skinny, low waist. And honestly, right now, high and even mid-rise waists are what's in style and more baggy or straight leg. So they got wrapped up in my 40% off discount sale. Someone sent me a $15 offer. I gladly accepted. I paid $1.90 for them at the bins. And we made an $8.26 profit. This polo Ralph Lauren, it was like a quarter zip knit pullover. I only bought it because of the color. Like the magenta color seemed to be doing better, but once again, this thing sat for a long time. I paid $1.80 for it at the bins, sold for $13.79, and we made an $8.49 profit. This Columbia like waffle knit shirt was purchased on 99-cent day, sold for $14.44. We made a $9.37 profit. And these Gap, they were wool blend lined like dress pants. They were new with tags. They were a 99-cent day find. Anytime I find dress pants, and as long as they're not like Walmart brand, if they're new with tags, I grab them. We just normally sell them. They might not sell for lots of money, but they normally sell pretty quickly. So these went for $17.39 and we made an $11.89 profit. These Paige Cindy high waist jeans, we've had them for a while. I grabbed them on 99-cent day. They sold for $25.49 and we made an $18.02 profit. This might be one of our lowest items sold this weekend, but it was a Talbot's Petites 3X, just like, what's that called? Polka dotted blouse. That's it. I grabbed it at the bin, so I only paid 70 cents for it. It sold for $10.79 because it was part of my 40% off sale, and we made a $6.46 profit. I showed this adorable Hallmark fiber optic snowman in a previous haul video. I was so excited because I found this at the Salvation Army on 99-cent day. They had it originally for sale for $39.99. Then it went to half price. Still no one bought it at 20 cents. And then I snagged it on 99-cent day. It sold for $54 and we made a $41.18 profit. This Chico sweater was new with tags. I got it on 99-cent day, sold on an offer for $22, and we made a $15.34 profit. This Christmas sweater I grabbed on 99-cent day months ago, and I had them all set aside in a bin, and I listed them probably last month, and it sold, I do believe, on an offer, yes, of $15, and we made a $9.58 profit. This Ralph Lauren cardigan, it was like a cashmere Angora wool blend sweater. It was a really nice sweater, and I have had it listed forever. It finally made it in my 40% off sale, and it sold for $29.99. I paid $2.25 at the bins, and we made a $19.25 profit. This was like a craft kit. It was kind of like a cross stitch that turned into a picture frame. I bought, I think, 6 of these. They were all identical, all brand new at a church sale. I paid 50 cents each for them, and this is the last one. I've sold through all of them. Sold for $12.99, and we made an $8.68 profit. Some 2 5-pound Weeder weight plates. These were just 5-pound plates. They sold for $14.39. We had about $3 into them, and we made a $7.91 profit. I sold the Hermes Paris tie, guys. I was so excited. I listed it for $99.99. I got a $50 offer almost immediately, and I ignored it. And then the next day I got an $85 offer, and I was like, anytime I could turn 20 cents into $85, I would be a fool not to take it. So we made a $67.50 profit on that tie. This Talbot, it was just like a pullover, lightweight sweater. It was picked up on 99-cent day. It is an older item in the inventory. I accepted a $13 offer, and we made an $8.17 profit. I did have 3 Poshmark sales. This Christmas vest, I picked this up over the summer at our camp. It was kind of like a tapestry, like embroidered, almost needle point looking vest. It sold for $19. I paid 99 cents. We made a $14.21 profit. I have had this Eliza J dress forever. It was only a size 2, but it was so pretty, and it was new with tags. $168 was what it retailed for. It was on set on listed on eBay forever. Then eventually got listed on Poshmark also. It was marked down on eBay, I think, for only like $12.99 because it was in my like 70-some% off sale. Still didn't sell. I marked it down to $20 on Poshmark, and finally it sold. Thankfully, we had only paid 99 cents for it, so we made a $14.27 profit. And our last sale was this Disney Parks tie-dyed shirt. It pretty much had like all the Disney characters on it. I got it at the bins. I paid like 70-some cents for it. I honestly regretted buying it when I got home because it just didn't really look that good. Sold for $12, and we made an $8.32 profit.
These are the plates that I'll be boxing up, and I'm gonna start out with a wardrobe box because these are really thick cardboard. I already have this one cut down a little bit, but these, we usually pick these up for free. Well, we've always picked them up for free from just like we get all of our packing paper on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist whenever we see a free listing, and if there are wardrobe boxes, I'll definitely take those. And we always have other moving boxes just to cut up for whatever we need. So the first thing I'll do is get some measurements so that I know how to cut this box down. Now, once I have all my lines marked, I just lightly score with a utility knife. I've used a perforator in the past, but I just went through so many of them that this method works just as good. And I fold in on the side that I am scoring, and it keeps it strong enough. So once I have this is going to be my bottom box, I go back and cut the flaps with a pair of scissors so that I can fold it. And now I'm going to tape this. Okay, I have some paper now here, and I'm going to wrap the plate in paper and then put it in the box. I'm going to cut a piece of cardboard just to go between the two plates so that they're just, it'll help keep them in there really tight so they're not moving around at all. Okay, now I have the bottom box made up, so I'm going to take measurements of this now so that I can make the box. It's a two-piece box that I'll slide over this. So I'm going to get measurements for that box. Now this box I actually cut the corners out of because it's gonna sit over the other box, and I used to leave these in and fold tabs like the other one, but this just gives it a more tight package when the corners aren't in it. Basically I'm just making a two-piece box because this one is going to go over here, and I'm actually going to turn this upside down so that it's kind of cradled in this box. I can show you when I do that. I just need to get a little tape on here. So I will carefully flip this over. And this is how it's going to ship. I'll put the label on this top because now this other box is cradled inside the outside box. Okay, now I just need to tape this whole box up, and then I'll recheck the measurements and the weight and make sure I'm good with that. Okay, I'm going to put this on the scale just to double check the weight. I had it in for 95 pounds just to leave a little wiggle room. So let's see what it says. Oh, actually, it's in at 87, 88 pounds. So I'll just take a look at that and see if that saves any on the shipping. And that's how I pack these up. It's a lot of work, but I really don't mind because I like to just save these weights if I can. Someone will use them. My local market just isn't good for these type of plates anyways, so I'd rather just ship them off, and maybe someone can't get these and they'll be able to use these plates. So that's it for today, and thank you for watching. Have a good one.